This video and every other video on this channel is brought to you by our channel members. Join today for early access, bonus.
Hello, LS11 Universe, it's the Doctor and Zander number 3, and welcome back to WWE 2K25 Universe Mode. That is right. We are here. It is bound for glory. And we are kicking things off with the TNA World Title on the line. He's got the jacket back. He's got the old jacket back. How about that? Chris Jericho is here. The Ayatollah of Rock and Rolla, Chris Jericho, making his way down to the ring, getting his rematch for the TNA World Title. Chris Jericho opening us up for the TNA World Title because Last Man Standing is closing us out. That's right, it's going to probably be the most personal and uncomfortable match that we've seen potentially ever in the LS11 universe. That is why it's closing us out tonight. Chris Jericho has made his way down to the ring. And his opponent, the TNA champion, the leader of Bullet Club's branch of TNA, Kenny Omega, the cleaner, making his way down to the ring. Omega, with his first defense since winning the belt at at Victory Road, rather, from Jericho 4 weeks ago. Now, finally, it's going down. That is right. Alpha Omega 2, this time for the TNA World Championship, with Kenny as the champion and Jericho as the challenger. Kenny Omega, ready for his big defense of the gold tonight. Will he be able to pull it off? Have to find out. Jericho and Omega, round 2. Can Jericho reclaim the gold at last tonight? We're about to find out. Alpha versus Omega. Let's do it. We go. Right into the lockup there. Jericho and Omega, both very technical workers in this ring. Kenny's gotten a lot more technical over the last several years of his career since he's had to start slowing things down. That's for sure, as Omega swings around Jericho now, and Chris Jericho. Jericho's trained with some of the greats. Jericho's trained all over the world. That's right, Jericho's wrestled everywhere. He's wrestled in London and Paris and Tokyo, America, Scotland, Canada, and Mexico. All right now, wrong guy. Omega's got the arm now, and Omega. Jericho now, Jericho. It's anyone's game in the early moments here, Doc. And this is only our first matchup of the night. Never felt a World Championship match get this tense on just a lockup. Can't say I have either. Can't say I have either, but these two are just wrestling circles around this ring. There's a reason why these two are considered two of the best of their generations. That's true. Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho both in contention for some for being considered the greatest of all time. I know, in fact, some members of one particular person in the LS11 Universe considers Jericho to be one of the greatest of all time. Oh! Big knee strike there from Omega, who follows through with a forearm now. And now Chris Jericho clothesline to Kenny, lifting him back up into another one. And Jericho with one more. And that's the thing right now, Doc. Jericho let Omega get on a roll at Victory Road. That's what led to him losing the championship. That's why he wasn't able to get the win. And notice the gear he's wearing tonight as well. That is Chris Jericho's Wrestle Kingdom gear from the first ever Alpha Omega Showdown. The match that changed the trajectory of Chris Jericho's career for years to come. The match that in some people's minds was the first brick in the house that became AEW. Let me explain. Yes, please do, because there might be some AEW fans that may not like what you just said there. Let me explain. Chris Jericho crossing the line from WWE to New Japan Pro Wrestling in 2017, 2018 to go face Kenny Omega at Wrestle Kingdom for the IWGP United States Championship set in motion a series of things where it felt like wrestling was becoming big outside of just the WWE. I'm not saying AEW happened specifically. I'm not saying AEW happened specifically because of Jericho versus Omega. But what I am saying is Chris Jericho showing he was willing to leave the WWE bubble for the first time in almost 20 years showed us that wrestling was getting bigger and bigger around the world. And in my opinion, is part of what set into motion people wanting to see All In happen later that same year. As Omega now, wait a minute, Omega hit the V-trigger and Jericho knocking him down. Chris Jericho going down in the ground and pound here. Forearm strike. Omega now. Oh, Jericho's been busted open here, and you can see his nose is bleeding. It's not good for Jericho. You don't want to be bleeding this early in a matchup. That's for sure, Z3. Jericho and Omega going back and forth with big chops here. Kenny and Chris wasting no time here, still in the early goings of this matchup, and they are throwing the big chops, lighting one another up. As Omega and Jericho hammering away. Kenny knocks back the head of Jericho. Pulls him in. Oh no. Kenny Omega into Tiger Driver 97. Tiger Driver connecting for the 1-2. Chris Jericho. Kenny's still got the youth over Jericho. Jericho's starting to slow down in his older age just a little bit. That's right, we've seen that a lot. I think that's been a big part of why Jericho came up short last time he and Omega faced off. Jericho, code breaker. Getting some separation now, going into the leg. Jericho wasting no time here. Target the legs of Kenny. You take out the foundation, and one winged angel is going to be almost impossible to hit. You take out the foundation, and the V trigger. It's going to be harder to put all your weight on one knee, or it's going to hurt you more to hit someone with that knee. Jericho, oh, wait a minute. Jericho. Into the walls. Walls of Jericho are in on Omega. Kenny is crawling for the ropes. The walls of Jericho are in. Kenny's got to try and break the walls down to get back into this one. Is Omega going to tap out here? Chris Jericho's got the walls in. And that's the thing, Doc, is anytime Kenny can try and change and pivot directions, but Jericho is steering the direction. Anytime Kenny's trying to crawl, some might say Kenny can just reach out and grab that rope right next to himself, but Jericho is steering him essentially with his legs away from that rope, so Kenny's having to crawl even further across the ring to get that rope break. Kenny now, another tilt-a-whirl backbreaker to Jericho, though. Kick to the back. And back up to his feet now, Kenny Omega. with Chris Jericho, pulling him in, double underhook, and takes him down. Omega now, kick into the back. Kenny driving the knees into the midsection again. Kenny Omega now picking apart Jericho. Picking Jericho apart a little bit here. And that is exactly what the leader of Bullet Club TNA needs to do. It's the big Hurricane Rana now. Jericho going down. Kenny getting him back up to his feet. Omega hitting him with the knee strike. Pulls him in. Hooking the arms. He's got him up for another Tiger Driver. But Jericho is staggering. Kenny with a big knee strike, though. Avoids the V-trigger that time, though, does Jericho now. Jericho going into the leg again of Omega. Chris Jericho kicking him in the midsection now. And Chris Jericho, here we go. Pulls back on the arm of Omega. Chris Jericho taking out the arm here. Grabbing Omega. Back to his feet. Kenny Omega thrown in the corner. Chris Jericho. What a kick there to Omega. And Chris has got Kenny. Look at the welts forming on Omega. Jericho. Here we go. Omega countering. Kenny Omega. Whoa. Jericho at the spry age of 55 pulling that off. It's Chris Jericho now kicking the head of Omega in. And now Kenny is bleeding as well. That evens that playing field just a little bit. This has been a very physical match out of the get-go here. These two are giving each other everything they've got and then some. Trying to prove who the best wrestler is. Notice neither man has tried to pull any underhanded tactics like we've seen them pull in the past. Jericho now going in, ground and pound on Omega. Firing away at that cut on the forehead. Forearm striking it. Jericho now getting Omega back up to his feet with that roundhouse kick again. Kenny rolls back through and Omega. Hurricane Rana on Jericho. Kenny Omega going up. Omega now off the top rope with a missile drop kick. Go now back into the clotheslines. And again. They got down. Chris Jericho picking him back up to his feet. Chris Jericho. Light suplex. Go now. Drop kick into the back of Omega. Jericho. Springboard. Crossbody. Not the lion salt, but a crossbody nonetheless. 1, 2. Kick out from Kenny. Jericho, somewhere he doesn't go terribly often nowadays. High Rent District goes for the leg drop. Omega out of the way. For the V-trigger there, taking down Chris Jericho. Kenny Omega now getting him back up to his feet, and Kenny. Here we go, Kenny Omega. And Jericho out of the ring. Kenny Omega. The ropes and Judgment Day dive. Omega sending Jericho back into the ring. Kenny Omega. No, Jericho countering. Jericho. Code breaker, but both men down now. Jericho staggering back to his feet. Wasting no time. Going after the head of Omega again. We're just waiting for one of them to hit that big shot. We all know it's either the Judas effect or the one-winged angel coming in. It's rare to see anyone kick out of either. Jericho. Hitting the powerbomb. Again. And again. Jericho. Whoa. He's trying to roll Omega away from the ropes. Look at this, Doc. He does. Oh, he's got Kenny in the worst possible position
for the walls of Jericho right now. Jericho is breaking the walls down. Kenny Omega is in deep, deep trouble right now. Look at the torque on the back. Kenny trying to drag himself towards the ropes. He's almost got it. Omega gets the ropes. Now Kenny, forearm strike, and again. Jericho kicking the midsection now. Chris Jericho, code breaker. Takes him down again now, and Jericho and Omega both down. It's the separation he needs, does Jericho, but both men are down and out. Jericho staggering back to his feet now. Chris Jericho. Here we go. Judas effect to Omega. 1, 2, no! Chris Jericho. The Judas effect wasn't enough. What the hell now? Now he's just got to avoid OWA with his life. As now Jericho goes for the chop. Omega. Oh! Big roundhouse there from Chris. Chris Jericho now going right back in. Hammering away at the cut on Omega's head. Jericho getting him back up to his feet now. Chris Jericho. Northern Lights knocks Omega down. Chris Jericho. Went for the Lion Salt. Went for the Lion Salt at age 50 or at age 55. And it might have been exactly what he needed not to do. Because Kenny. One winged angel. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Chris Jericho comes up short tonight against Kenny Omega. What now? What now for Y2J? Look at the bruising all over both men. They went to absolute war tonight. Kenny Omega is your winner, and he is still the TNA World Champion. Kenny Omega does it. And that is only our first matchup of Bound for Glory tonight. It's true. We have got so many matches still left to go. Most of them involving Bullet Club. Alright, folks, well, coming up next here at Bound for Glory in Melbourne, Australia, it is a homecoming for the challengers. That it is, as here is Indi Hartwell making her way to the ring. Indi Hartwell marching down to the ring tonight, getting her first shot at gold here in TNA. We're just going to cut to like a point where she was randomly challenging for the Knockouts title and you look like an idiot. Shut up.
So, Indi Hartwell tonight getting a shot at becoming a Knockouts Tag Team Champion. She's a former WWE Women's Tag Team Champion and a former Miss Money in the Bank. And she teams up with a former Knockouts champ in her own right. That is right, because Indi Hartwell tonight finds herself teaming up with the Deathmatch Queen, Steph DeLanda. Making her way down to the ring. SDL and Indi Hartwell, friends from the Australian indie circuit when they were both growing up here in Australia. Have been enemies and friends many a times in the past, and now tonight they join forces on the same side of the ring for a shot at the TNA Knockouts Tag Team titles. And now, let's bring out their opponents. The Knockouts Tag Team Champions. That is right, there they are. Lei Ying Lee and Zaya Brookside making their way down to the ring. Ying Lee and Zaya Brookside. Big defense for them here tonight. They won the titles back at Under Siege in relatively quick fashion. A bit of a shocking title win for them when it happened a few months ago. Not as shocking when you had the context of it. As the Angel Warriors ready for another big defense here tonight. Let's do this. Knockouts tag titles up for grabs. Indi Hartwell and Zaya Brookside starting us out. We go. Do it. Goes with the kick to the midsection. Punch into the back. Taking down Zaya. Zaya Brookside kicks out the leg. Brookside coming in for wheelbarrow DDT. Brookside coming on the ropes. Big splash. Brookside now getting her up to her feet here. Midsection again, and jawbreaker knocks back Indi Hartwell. All going down in her heat just like that. From Zaya Brookside now, Indi Hartwell pulls her in. Abdominal stretch now. Trying to get an early submission is Indi Hartwell. I don't know if there's really a favorite in a matchup like this, Doc. Team where we don't know too much about champions nor challengers. As into the corner now goes Indi Hartwell. Tag is made to Lei Ying Lee. Ying Lee kicks back Indi Hartwell now. Indi Hartwell grabs a hold of him. Bring her across the ring now into the corner. Now Hartwell taking out the leg of Lei Ying Lee. Tag is made. Here's the tag partner. Here comes the former Knockouts champ, the Deathmatch Queen. Steph DeLander's in. DL enters the mix now, and Steph DeLander puts her in the corner. Big kick now. The hold of her now. Picks her up, and dropping her with a massive snake eyes into a big boot. Steph DeLander coming in like a house of fire into a cover now. Steph DeLander kick out from Lei Ying Lee. Corner now. Steph DeLander. Sending Lei Ying Lee into the corner again now. Steph DeLander bounces her off the turnbuckle. And oh! Big counter there. Lei Ying Lee catching her foot, slamming DeLander headfirst into the canvas there. Lei Ying Lee is bringing those stiff strikes. But she's got to try and outpower someone this much bigger than her, and Steph DeLander is not going to make that easy. And she is not finding everyone why she is a former Knockouts champion right now. Inside the leg now of Lei Ying Lee. who pulls herself under the bottom rope. Now legging Lee. Caught with a stunner in the ropes, taking it down. Tag is made. Indi Hartwell back in. Indi Hartwell, someone who's got a real chip on her shoulder, Doc, and she's going to have a chip on her shoulder until she gets that big championship win that she feels like she was robbed of when Candice LeRae betrayed her back on SmackDown last season and took the Money in the Bank briefcase from her. Let's look at this. Hurricane Rana. Hartwell now taking down Legging Lee. Tag made right back to SDL. Which the senton, though, does Legging Lee, who hits her with that roundhouse kick. Lee now hooks the leg on Steph DeLanda. Cover. 1, 2, no. Steph DeLanda getting picked back up to her feet now, and Steph DeLanda. The corner of the Angel Warriors. Tag made. Nia Brookside's in. Go, and ready, set, hike. The double shoulder blocks into a standing shooting star from Xia Brookside. Indi Hartwell accidentally stomps the referee in the process. Brookside firing away now. Big boot from Steph DeLanda, though. Tag made back to Indi Hartwell. Back and forth they go. Indi Hartwell now a right hook to Xia Brookside as she hits it with a crossbody. The frequent tags from Indi and Steph is definitely doing them a lot of favors in this matchup. That it is, but Hurricane Rana from Brookside is going to start bringing the Angel Warriors back into it. Kick out there from Indi before the referee could get in fully positioned there. Xia Brookside coming in, gets caught. Indi Hartwell pulls her in. And Indi with a drop there. Into a cover now. Indi Hartwell. Kick out from Xia Brookside. Belle's got a hold of her now. Clothesline. Tag is made. In comes Steph DeLanda. DeLanda is in. Steph DeLanda taking down Xia Brookside. Brookside is down. Steph DeLanda might have just clipped the Angel's wings on that one. Saved by Legging Lee, though. DeLanda now, what is she thinking here? Steph tags in Indi. The wrestling's back in. Hartwell, she can smell it. That championship is near. But she's getting thrown across the ring first. Tag is made. Legging Lee is in. And launches her with a flying shoulder block at Indi Hartwell. Into the katana. Holds her over into the cover. Steph with the save. And Legging Lee, wait a minute. Oh, Steph DeLanda making the most of the opportunity. And Steph DeLanda caught her. Now does Indi with the Indi DDT. The NDT, no. Saved by Xia Brookside. Indi Hartwell now up to the top rope, and Indi Hartwell. Crossbody from Hartwell. Indi Hartwell going towards the corner. Xia Brookside. Oh! Indi with the forearm to the back of the head. No! Nearly gets her. Indi Hartwell with a big clothesline. Ahead now, Legging Lee trying to get back to Xia Brookside. But Indi Hartwell taking her down. Is Legging Lee now. Close to the corner now. Steph DeLanda cutting her off again. And now Steph DeLanda to the top rope for flying splash, nobody home. Both women down. That might have just given Legging Lee the opening she needed. No, she gets flattened instead. Indi Hartwell with a right hook, grabs onto him. Indi Hartwell, snap man, taking it down, hitting the ropes, goes for the kick. Ying Lee, roundhouse. Taking down Indi. Ying Lee might have just done it. No, Steph DeLander's right there. But Ying Lee is finally able to get a tag to her partner. Xia Brookside is in. No! Gets caught by Hartwell, though. Imagine all this time trying to get tagged in, only for Indi to cut her off and maybe even score the win here on her. Indi Hartwell dropping her. Ying Lee getting involved, though. Ying Lee. Oh, Indi Hartwell, a big jab, though, taking it down now, and Indi Hartwell picking Xia Brookside back up. Grabs a hold of her, kicks her in the ribs, going for the DDT, no. Brookside starting to come back into it. Xia Brookside. Headlock driver has her down. Rolls Indi into a cover now. Xia Brookside. 1, 2. No! Hartwell stays in it somehow, some way. Indi Hartwell is still in it. Kicks her in the midsection now, and Indi with the NDT. Taking her back up to her feet now, and Indi Hartwell sending Xia Brookside into the corner. Tags in Steph DeLanda. Now Indi and Steph with a double team, dropping Brookside. Oh, he goes for a cheap shot on Ying Lee. Ying Lee getting in the ring now. Ying Lee, the katana, connecting to Steph DeLanda. Xia Brookside sending Indi Hartwell into the steps. And just like this, Z3, I think the Angel Warriors could be on the verge of a title retention. As DeLanda is wiped out now, and Steph DeLanda caught with the leg to the back of the head. Bring her back up to her feet now is Xia Brookside with headlock driver. Rolls her over into the cover now. Xia Brookside. 2. No! Indi Hartwell there to take the shot as well. It's anyone's game. These two teams have been giving each other everything they've got. It's been a sleeper match for sure. And it has Z3 is now Steph DeLanda with the boot. Ying Lee. Is she going to be able to save her tag partner? No, that's it. DeLanda dished out the boot, and that was it. Just like that. We've got new champions. The Angel Warriors reign over before it can even really begin. That it is. And Indi Hartwell finally getting some redemption for herself in all of this as well. Your winners and new TNA Knockouts Tag Team Champions, Steph DeLanda and Indi Hartwell. We've got plenty more coming up here at Bound for Glory, folks. It is a huge night of action. Up next, we've got the TNA International Championship on the line. All right, folks, coming up next, it is a huge showdown between two legends of New Japan for the International Championship. Making his way to the ring, former IWGP Intercontinental Champion, a man synonymous with that very championship, Tetsuya Naito, making his way to the ring. Naito has been listed on the LS11 TNA roster since the relaunch. We have seen him one time before now,
and it was on a TV match against then-champion Bishop Daya. Now, Tetsuya Naito is at Bound for Glory. Naito getting his shot at gold tonight. This is huge. Naito and Zack Sabre Jr. Never forget, Naito was the first IWGP Intercontinental Champion in the LS11 Universe. Again, still don't know why we're doing All Japan instead of New Japan. That's just kind of my opinion, I suppose. Fair enough. But Naito makes his way down to the ring. Let's bring out his opponent. One of the co-leaders of Bullet Club. Well, the textures got a little messy. That's all right though. Means we know to try and fix it. As Zack Sabre Jr. makes his way down to the ring. We will work on getting that fixed between episodes and all of that. ZSJ. Oh, I already think I know what happened. Oh, do you? Yep, I think I see what happened. I'm looking at the behind-the-scenes things right now. Oh, yep, I see what you're talking about. Didn't merge the layers. That's what happens. Nonetheless, though, all jokes aside, Zack Sabre Jr., TNA International Champion, making his way down to the ring. Match up here for him tonight. Champion since he won the gold back at Bound for Glory, back at Slammiversary against Ethan Ace. Not tonight. Finds himself in that ring with Tetsuya Naito. Any further ado, we go. Naito and Zack Sabre Jr. Two men that know each other quite well. Two of the top names in New Japan for a very, very long time. Headlock takeover there from Sabre Jr. now. Naito's got a hold of him now. Naito into a head scissor. Sabre Jr. keeps back up now. SJ, discus forearm. Naito into a clothesline. Not wasting anywhere near as much time with lockups as we saw in the Jericho Omega match. No, very different feel in the early goings here. Zack Sabre Jr. answering back now on Naito. So Naito getting knocked back here. ZSJ. And then him across the ring. Big kick there. Takes him down. Leg here. Kicking him down. ZSJ's got him now. And Zack Sabre Jr. Knee into the head of Naito. Goes down here. And Zack Sabre Jr. picking him right back up. Naito. The top rope, Zack Sabre Jr. whipping him back into the ring. No, missing the roundhouse kick. Zack Sabre Jr. now. Caught with the uppercut. Out of a counter here. Now Naito. Suplex to Zack Sabre Jr. Zack Sabre Jr. getting picked back up to his feet again. Naito. Dropping him with a reverse DDT. Staying on top of him now is Naito, but ZSJ fighting back into it, kicking away now. The hold of him, throws him across the ring, into the corner, goes for the kick, gets caught. Now Naito. Sabre Jr. up. Whoa, ZSJ countering, small package. Goes down the small package, 2. Rolls it over, reversing the pressure. 1, 2, no. This will be huge for Naito. Only his second match in the last several seasons, and he could be becoming the TNA International Champion. It's not against the odds. It's not against the realm of possibilities. What a clothesline from Naito to Sabre Jr. Now getting him back up to his feet now, and Naito into Koji Clutch. A Koji clutch in on Zack Sabre Jr. Naito got to try and tap out the international champ. Naito could do it here. Naito. To Zack Sabre Jr. Right where he wants him. No! Look at this. The end of the arm from Zack Sabre Jr. Grabbing onto Naito, getting him back up to his feet now, and Naito across the ring into the corner. No! Oh, and what a lariat there from Tetsuya Naito. Chopping away at Zack Sabre Jr. now, puts him in the corner. Love on the top rope now, and Naito dumping Zack Sabre Jr. out of the ring. Up to the top rope now, and Naito goes for a diving leg drop. Zack Sabre Jr. was ready, though. Now Zack Sabre Jr. firing away at Tetsuya Naito. We're at the count of 3 here. And now head first off the railing. Naito, though. Forearm strike. Into the barricade, or into the steps. Naito dropping that elbow there on ZSJ. Now 6 now. Naito sending Sabre Jr. back into the ring at 7. Now picking Zack Sabre Jr. back up to his feet. Drop toe hold. Naito. Into a camel clutch on Zack Sabre Jr. Naito trying to tap him out here. Naito for the belt. Do it here. Zack Sabre Jr. is in trouble. Rolls through it though. Does ZSJ. He's got Naito now. Takes out the arm. Into a big knee strike again. Sabre Jr. now getting Naito back up to his feet here. And Zack Sabre Jr. with Naito into the corner. Playing off on the top rope now. And Naito. In trouble now. Naito. He going for a ride. Superplex. Zack Sabre Jr. taking him for the ride there too. No. Zack Sabre Jr. kick to the midsection. And to the head. We go now. Back and forth we're going with Naito and ZSJ. Lighting one another up here. Bigger the better of these chop exchanges. Oh, it's Zack Sabre Jr. because he quits chopping and he hits that big rolling forearm. Well, that would do it. Michinoku driver taking down Tetsuya Naito. A 1, 2, no. There by Naito. Naito grabs a hold of him, pulling him in. Tetsuya Naito with a suplex there for the 1, 2, no. Zack Sabre Jr. with a roundhouse kick into the head. Grabs a hold of him, picking him back up to his feet. Putting him in now, and Zack Sabre Jr. suplex. Taking him down. Both men down now. Who's going to get the better now? DSJ getting up first here, and Zack Sabre Jr. going right up to the top rope. Up high, here we go. Win for 630 senton. Naito's got a hold of him now. Tetsuya Naito taking down the arm. Pulling back on it now. He's got Zack Sabre Jr. in some trouble. Naito grabs a hold of him. Naito taking him down again into. He's got the Koji clutch back in on Zack Sabre Jr. Naito wrenching it tighter on him now. Look at this. DSJ is in a world of hurt right now, but he's fighting back into it. Now Zack Sabre Jr. grabs on to Naito into armbar.
Armbar in from the submission expert that is Zack Sabre Jr. Naito rolls back through. Oh, cut him open with that one. Zack Sabre Jr. though kicks him in the head. Back now, Naito goes down. Zack Sabre Jr. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Into Destino. Naito with the Destino. Nearly got him. Tetsuya Naito nearly wins the international title. Now Naito goes for that leg drop again. Zack Sabre Jr. Went around behind him. Into big suplex there, taking him down. Zack Sabre Jr. Over the kick down. Zack Sabre Jr. into another armbar. Variation armbar now. On Naito now. Naito in trouble. Back through here. Naito. Away at the head of Zack Sabre Jr. Another counter here. Zack Sabre Jr. kick to the head. Naito now and Zack Sabre Jr. Whoa! Whoa! Locking it in. Locking in another armbar. Naito in deep trouble right now. Tetsuya Naito having to try and fight out again. Naito now with the uppercut there, taking down Zack Sabre Jr. Tetsuya Naito. Here we go. Went for the corkscrew. Caught now in Zack Sabre Jr. Hitting that big suplex there. Has Naito down. Naito swings through into a big neck breaker. The kick. Zack Sabre Jr. though sweeps the leg. Sabre Jr.'s got Naito now. Naito in trouble. Zack Sabre Jr. to the top rope. Here we go. 630 senton. 630 connecting there. Zack Sabre Jr. same way he won the title. No! It looked like it was all she wrote. Naito answering back. Naito. No. Zack Sabre Jr. The ropes now. Zack Sabre Jr. the penalty shot. Now Sabre Jr. kicks out the leg. The double axe handle. Naito down. Naito pulling himself up in the ropes here. Naito up on the apron. Counted there by Naito to ZSJ. Naito going up to the top rope, and Naito gonna look to fly. Missile drop kick. Zack Sabre Jr. out of the way. And Zack Sabre Jr. into... Oh, hang on a minute. Punching him in the head repeatedly to lock in. Barry from East Enders. It's locked in. That's gonna do it. Zack Sabre Jr. with the win. ZSJ retaining the title. Another belt staying in Bullet Club tonight. That it is. Zack Sabre Jr. retains, and he keeps TNA International title around his waist. Big win there for ZSJ. We got plenty more coming up here at Bound for Glory. All right, folks, the following is the Call Your Shot Gauntlet 2025. That is right. Not just that, is the Call Your Shot Gauntlet for the TNA Digital Media Championship. This is a 30-person over-the-top rope rumble type match. 2 people will start in the ring. Every 30 seconds, someone new will join. This goes until all 30 competitors have entered. We know Shotzi Blackheart has earned the number 30 spot. The last two standing in the ring will then face off in a one-on-one match where the winner is crowned the new Digital Media Champion. Well, look who's had the unfortunate luck of the draw. Luck of the draw, misfortune of the draw. Depends on how you look at it. As the Exterminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger making his way down to the ring. Arnold's done this from number 1 before, in the Grand Gauntlet, back at the start of TNA, when TNA had its return. Well, it's going away again in a few months. How funny how that works out. Arnold ran the Gauntlet then. So Arnold, he's gone the distance in Rumbles before him. Let's see what happens now. Whoa, hold on. Here's someone we haven't seen in TNA in quite some time. Steve Maclin is back. Tag 'em and bag 'em because Steve Maclin is back in the Impact Zone. The former X Division champ. The former X Division champ, Steve Maclin. He's got to go the distance himself to get there tonight, but it's doable. Oh, it's very doable, Z3. It's very, very doable if you're Steve Maclin. Maclin and Arnold starting out, call your shot this year. Let's do this. Maclin. Whoa, whoa, floats over. Going for DDT. Arnold, back body drops him. Maclin and Arnold taking things slow out of the gate here. They know that there's only a few seconds between each entry now. There is. Like we said, we know following her Battle Royal victory 2 nights ago, Shotzi Blackheart is number 30. As here comes one of Arnold's buddies. Big Bill is in, but the question is, are he and Arnold going to work together in this one? Great question, because in a matchup like this, it is every man for himself. Arnold's standing back. He's letting Big Bill do what he wants against Maclin here. He could be seeing quite an alliance forming here. Never mind. Number 4 going to join us just like that in a moment here. Maclin trying to chop down the redwood. Oh, here we go. Adrian Nova is in. Former DPW champion, Adrian Nova. Adrian Nova and Arnold getting into it now. Take down from Big Bill to Steve Maclin. Adrian Nova getting taken down. Big Bill with Arnold. Arnold putting the ropes there. Arnold knocking back Big Bill. Number 5, already about to be a 1/6 of the way through this thing. Here's KC Navarro, the final third of, as they've been dubbed, the TNA Breakfast Club of Arnold, Big Bill, and KC Navarro. KC Navarro was almost in the X Division title match tonight. What a floating knee there, taking down Steve Maclin. Adrian Nova, Arnold, and KC Navarro, 3 of the inaugural
the first 3 LAW champions all in the ring right now. We're missing Colton Scribner, Chris Danger, Ethan Ace, and Rick C at this point. Watch this! What the hell are you doing? Oh, you got me. Fuck's sake. Well, I guess I'm on comms on my own for a while, because Zander number 3 has entered Call Your Shot. I can't even really be that mad. I did the same thing at Christmas Chaos in the clusterfuck. Zander number 3. Caught by Connell now. Well, there he goes. First one eliminated in this matchup is Zander number 3. And oh, for God's sake, the GCW champion is in. Santa back is here. Tatum, I hope your money's worth it. Because this is the end of that contractual obligation. Santa back is in. Call Your Shot. Whoa. Whoa. Steve Macklin eliminated. Arnold goes over the top, courtesy of Big Bill. Santa back's got Connell. Oh, the big trucks is going to eat the little trucks. Steve Macklin taking the walk as here comes the System's Eddie Edwards. Eddie Edwards sliding into the ring. Connell uppercuts him. Spear! I'm back. How'd that go for you? Shut up. I think it was going to go better than that. Well, don't bury the lead. East River Crossing, Adrian Nova. Fuck the System. There goes Eddie Edwards. Why is Santa back here? Oh, yeah, you were still taking the walk of shame when that happened. Connell trying to handle Santa back here. Big Bill with his buddy, Casey Navarro. As number 9, here's Elijah. Elijah's in. Elijah with a big opportunity tonight. Also, Christmas was 2 days ago. Why is Santa back? Still in the Santa back outfit. Doesn't matter, he's gone. Thank God. GCW champion eliminated from the Call Your Shot Gauntlet. Number 10, it's Bad Apple Brian Keith. When you say Bad Apple, he's not been with Jericho in a while. He's the bounty hunter now. Bounty hunter Brian Keith going after Elijah. The ring is filling up in Call Your Shot right now. That it is. Blockbuster there from Adrian Nova. Casey Navarro now. No, Brian Keith runs into him. Arnold the uppercut there, knocks him down. Who's coming out next? Number 11. Oh, hang on a minute. Well, we got an LAW champion in here. It's Krim Rocker. Krim Rocker of the Call League of Nations. The first member of Klon to compete in the TNA match. They all appeared last week on TNA to beat down Ray Wood and the Apocalypse. But now Krim Rocker is actually trying to call her shot and become a double champ. Well, she's off to a great start. She's eliminated the bounty hunter. Number 12 going to join us in just a moment here. And it's Cal Bloom. Cal Bloom enters the mix. Krim Rocker. Oh, wait a minute. Cal Bloom going after Big Bill. There's some history there. That there is, but Krim Rocker trying to take care of Cal Bloom. Big Bill. Finally eliminating Casey Navarro. Elijah trying to get rid of Connell now. Big Bill and Elijah. Here we go. Connell with a clothesline to Elijah. Connell now turning his attention back to his old buddy Adrian Nova. And Cal Bloom, the big trucks, is going to eat the little trucks. Connell rolling Adrian Nova through, lifts him up, powerbombs him down. There goes Cal. Big neck breaker from Connell to Elijah. Oh, and Krim and Carnold. Krim. Check your watches. It's Crimmy time. Now Krim Raka finds herself head-to-head with the Exterminator, who hits her with a Superman punch. Number 13 coming out next. It's Tatum. Tatum Lords is in. There goes Big Bill. Tatum getting caught by Elijah here. And Krim with a jumping neck break out of Carnold. I'm being told that Krim Rocker's appearance was being kept under tight wraps. She's been backstage hiding in a private locker room all day waiting for this matchup. She didn't even tell the rest of the clan she was going to be here tonight. Number 14, it is Mara Sade entering the mix. We are approaching the halfway point, which means Carnold's almost gone halfway. He's almost gone half the distance in his fourth ever Call Your Shot Gauntlet. Krim Raka now eliminates Adrian Nova. Massive elimination for Crimmy there. Now Mara Sade, no. Tatum Lords. Chop there, knocking her back. Sade hanging on. Who's coming out number 15. The halfway point's coming up. Oh boy. We got the Sorceress in now. Jade Davidson said there is a dark prophecy being foretold with this one as she goes right after Krim Raka. Jade's won a full-blown Rumble before from an earlier entrant. And what makes us think she couldn't win the Call Your Shot Gauntlet from number 15? Tatum trying to take it down here. Who's coming out number 16? As we officially enter the second half of this matchup. Whoa, hold on a minute. Well, Queen of Darkness, meet Queen of the Hive. Rosemary is back. Rosemary is back as Jade Davidson trying to wipe out Mara Sade. Krim with a flying drop kick there to Jade. And we all know that the face-off is coming any second now. Tatum Lords now. Oh, wait a minute. Rosemary. As number 17, it's Desmond Xavier. Here we go. Jade meet Rosemary. Desmond Xavier of the Rascals is in now. Mara Sade got eliminated. I can't remember if we mentioned that or not. Tatum could be in some trouble though. Jade Davidson trying to get rid of Tatum Lords. Rosemary now coming in hot. Elijah tries to crossbody Rosemary, who hangs on. Tatum Lords staying in it now. Tatum, German suplex there to Jade. Carnold, Superman punch to Krim. Elijah now telling Rosemary to get up, but Desmond, Hurricane Rana there. Carnold gonna try and get rid of the LAW US champion. Title Carnold has held before, actually. Dez now trying to help out against Krim. Krim Raka hanging on, though. She's fighting for her life here. Now Elijah. Drift away. On to Tatum Lords. Knee strike to Desmond Xavier. Elijah caught by Rosemary. Carnold with a right hook to Krim Raka. Number 18 rather, had to join us. Codebreaker from Jade to Carnold. Into the void on Tatum Lords. Number 18 from LAW. It's Calvin Tankman. Look at the size of this big man. How the hell does anyone eliminate him? I feel like you're contractually obligated to say that. A little bit. Seeing as one person managed to eliminate him this week. Rosemary pouncing on Dez. Jade Davidson. Well, there goes Elijah, courtesy of Krim. And now Krim Looking to get rid of the sorceress. Tatum sent to the top. There goes Tatum Lords, courtesy of Connell. Grim Rocker going under Desmond Xavier. The ring emptying out. What a running meteora there from Dez. German suplex there from Dez. Connell pops him up. Spear. Taking out Desmond Xavier. Backstabber there from Jade Davidson. The ring emptying out. There goes another one with Desmond Xavier. Connell, a leaping clothesline, taking down Grim Rocker now, and Connell. Calvin Tankman trying to get rid of Jade. Connell into a Steiner recliner on Grim. Calvin Tankman pounces out the sorceress. Rosemary with a massive clothesline to Tankman. Grim Rocker down now. Number 19 about to join us. Connell sent in the corner now. Arnold's the only man standing. He's saying, bring it. Oh my God. Well, Connell's trying to clear the ring because daddy-daughter date night just got real awkward. Grim Rocker with a pile driver to Connell as Connell's oldest daughter, Cammy Zanzenega, is number 19 in Call Your Shot. And Grim is going right for Cammy. And Connell trying to come to the aid of his daughter, but Calvin Tankman cutting him off. Out next, number 20, it's JT. And Calvin Tankman was doing his damnedest to keep Connell from getting help for to keep Connell from oh boy. Some beefs never die, even over the Waffle House. Now Cammy. Connell trying to come to the aid of his daughter now. First ever father-daughter duo elimination in Call Your Shot history. As now Connell and Cammy. Oh, and Krim just single-handedly got rid of Tankman. Not to bury the lead, though. In at number 21, it's Victoria Crawford, the former WWE Divas champion. JT trying to take care of her. And Cammy, you know what? I think for Cammy, this might be some sweet, sweet revenge for all the things JT used to say about her. As Cammy chokeslams JT. And at number 21, it's AJ Francis. Connell looked like he was going for a spear to Krim. AJ Francis grabs a hold of it. JT Jason now. Connell's still been in here the longest since number 1. He looks for an elimination here. Grim Rocker is gone. Great showing for Grim Rocker this evening. Nothing to be ashamed of there for the LAW United States champion. And there goes the former Divas champion, Victoria Crawford. Number 23, it's the Maniac, Eric Young. Eric Young in, Connell throwing hands with JT like it's summer 2024 all over again. Big drop kick there, taking down AJ Francis. Up kick from Cammy to Eric Young now. Connell going after JT, kicks him in the midsection, turns him over. Neck breaker. AJ Francis now. To get rid of Cammy. Connell coming to the rescue though. Superman punch to Francis. Number 24, it's Starlight Kid. Starlight Kid enters the mix. Connell looking for another elimination. Connell's been cleaning house tonight in Call Your Shot. That he has a Starlight Kid joining up with him. And there goes AJ Francis. Connell trying to come to the aid of Cammy now. Trying to get Eric Young off of her. DDT from EY there to Cammy. And Connell now. Wait a minute, Starlight Kid has JT Jason. 25, it's Gabriella Bennett. And And there goes JT. JT eliminated from Call Your Shot as Gabriella Bennett enters at number 25. 5 to go. We know Shotzi's in there. We know a couple of the names in that final 5 lineup. Young now sent off the ropes. Connell, tilt-a-whirl, backbreaker. Gabriella Bennett with a German suplex. Number 26, who we got? Oh boy. It's Nick Nemeth of the System. Nick Nemeth, the leader of the System, entering Call Your Shot. Arnold's still running wild in this one at from number 1, might I add. He's been in here for going on 20 minutes at this point. His wife would be thrilled. Cammy hanging on against Nemeth now. Number 27, the luckiest number in the WWE Royal Rumble, according to many. It's Bishop Dyer. And Nick Nemeth. Nick Nemeth eliminates Cammy, and Connell says, so now you die. Connell trying to choke out Nemeth as Bishop Dyer, the former TNA World Champion, entering the mix. Connell just choking the life out of Nick Nemeth right now. We have 3 entries left. Who are they going to be? Number 28. Could be anyone. Going to be you? Not this time, I'll promise you that. Oh, fucking joy. Frankie Kazarian is back in the Impact Zone. Kaz is back in TNA. Bishop Dyer going after him now. 2 spots left. We know Shotzi's got one of them. We don't know who number 29 is, though. Bishop Dyer trying to take care of Frankie Kazarian. Gabriella Bennett now caught with a big boot. And Connell and Bishop Dyer. Here we go. All right, who's got that coveted second and last spot? TNA champion going over the top rope. Of course, it's Chris Danger. Chris Danger, the 99 overall, is number 29. Gabriella Bennett going right after him. Frankie Kazarian going to the legs of Starlight Kid. And Bennett immediately dropping Danger upon entry. There goes Gabriella Bennett, courtesy of Chris Danger. Shotzi will enter any moment now. Arnold now with Nick Nemeth. Whoa, no. Whoa, no. Arnold hanging on. Arnold nearly went pillar to post to post, bell to bell, only to come up short in the final moments before number 30 could enter. Starlight Kid now turning the former TNA World Champ around. And Starlight with the Tiger Bomb. Nick Nemeth trying to get rid of Frankie Kazarian. Imagine Nick Nemeth and Frankie Kazarian winning Call Your Shot. Imagine both of them winning Call Your Shot. That sounds like a terrible idea from Bad Creative. There's Danger now with Starlight Kid. Starlight Kid gonna be able to hang on. She does. Now Bishop Dyer and Connell. Connell put in the corner now. Bishop Dyer going for him. Here we go. The final entry. Shotzi Blackheart going to join us in just a moment. And there she is. Told you we'd have the hair fixed. A man of our words. The ring is filled up. Once it comes down to 2, we have got ourselves a Digital Media Championship match. One of these 8 competitors is going to be the next. The first Digital Media Champion in some time. But guess who it's not going to be? It's not going to be fucking Kaz. Starlight Kid taking down Shotzi. Chris Danger taking down Eric Young. Connell now with Chris Danger. Over the top rope, Connell. Bishop Dyer now put in the ropes by Nick Nemeth. Remember, Chris Danger was the one that spoiled the party for Connell in that Battle Royal on Thursday. That he was. Nick Nemeth pushing Bishop Dyer out. He's not going to be the digital media champion. Connell. Whoa, is it going to be Eric Young? Eric Young skinning the cat. Nick Nemeth's got Connell. Northern Lights taking him down. Like kids got a hold of Shotzi. Eric Young with Nick Nemeth. Connell going after everyone that moves right now. Connell, big uppercut there. Like kid, moonsault to Shotzi. Famous from Nemeth. Nick Nemeth. Nick Nemeth now grabbing a hold of the Exterminator. Chris Danger's got the super kick now. And Nick Nemeth, no, wait a minute, Shotzi taking down the leader of the system. And Chris Danger looking for revenge from what happened on Thursday, putting Shotzi in the ropes, and Chris Danger. Eliminate Shotzi now. Shotzi's gone. Eric Young taking down Danger. We're down to 5. 3 more eliminations does it. Neckbreaker there from Nick Nemeth. Starlight Kid picking up. Nick Nemeth. Whoa. Danger Zone to Connell. Super kick. Chris Danger's gone. 2 more eliminations will do it. And Nick Nemeth now a right hook taking down Eric Young. Starlight Kid now right hook. Eric Young picking Connell back up to his feet. Eric Young, no. Connell redirects him over the top. Eric Young hanging on. Starlight Kid taking down Nick Nemeth. Connell. The shoulders now of Eric Young. Starlight Kid with Nick Nemeth countered. Nemeth now knocking back Eric Young. Nick Nemeth with a drop kick. Starlight Kid trying to pick up Nick Nemeth. And Nick Nemeth. Danger Zone. Taking down a woman a quarter his size, if even. On Connell. Connell gonna get some revenge on that for that one. And Connell now, as Eric Young's got Starlight Kid. Starlight Kid redirects Eric Young over the top. Spear from Connell. Taking down Nemeth. Starlight Kid now with Eric Young in the corner. And Connell hits Nick Nemeth down. Next elimination takes us down to 2. Starlight Kid, Superman punch. Connell now with Eric Young. Oh my God! Steiner, screwdriver. And Connell trying to take us down to just 2. He's trying to get the run up. Starlight Kid catching him though. Starlight Kid drop kick to the legs of Connell. This is gonna do it, folks. We are down to the final 3. Next elimination determines the digital media title match. Eric Young tries to eliminate Starlight Kid. She's nearly gone. Eric Young now goes for the drop kick. Connell went for EY. Looking back, Starlight Kid now. Connell clothesline by Eric Young. Eric Young now a backbreaker to Starlight Kid. And Eric Young has his pick of the lot right now as he gets that leg drop on Starlight Kid. As Eric Young now with Starlight Kid into the corner, and Eric Young. Connell popping him up. No. Eric Young, knee to the face. Good Lord. Arnold staggering to his feet now. Eric Young taking him down. Wait a minute, Starlight Kid, Starlight Kid, Starlight Kid. Eliminates Eric Young. We're down to 2. And well, here we go. It's now a one-on-one match. Either of these two could go over the top row, but it'd be fine. Starlight Kid into a cover on Connell. 1, 2, Arnold's still in it. Arnold has been in since the opening bell from number 1. And Starlight Kid, wait a minute. Samoan drop from Arnold. And the thing is with Arnold, even though he's been in since number 1, for starters, Arnold is a beast in that ring, as we know. And for 2, Arnold is significantly bigger than Starlight Kid. She goes up to the middle rope now. Starlight Kid. No! Arnold out of the way. Headbutt from Arnold. Arnold. Whoa, Starlight Kid sidestepping him now. Starlight Kid. Ripcord knee. Arnold's down. Leg drop there. Starlight Kid also so young, but already so incredibly gifted in this ring. Arnold sends her into the corner. Knee strike there now, Arnold. Getting her back up to her feet now. Starlight Kid countered. Starlight Kid. Look at the strength. Tombstone to Arnold. Hooking his arms. Starlight Kid. 1, 2. Arnold kicks out. He's onto him. Arnold back to his feet now. Arnold with Starlight Kid into the corner. Kicks her down. Here we go. Arnold. Getting fired up now is the Exterminator. He can go out of the ring now. Drive-by drop kick. Arnold has never been a singles champion in TNA. It's the one place he's been that he's yet to be a singles champ. And now, here we go. Went for the spear, got caught. Arnold caught with that knee off the jaw from Starlight Kid. And Starlight Kid with Tiger Bomb. Into a cover now on Arnold. 1, 2. Nearly got him. What the hell is Arnold made of? Arnold the uppercut. Spear. 1, 2, 3. No. Starlight Kid kicking out. Arnold now a jumping neck breaker. Knocking her down. Arnold. Here we go again. Looking for a second spear. If he hits this, it's over. Starlight Kid, though, kicks him in the leg. And Starlight Kid, wait a minute. Rolls Arnold over onto himself. Arnold's down. 1, 2. Starlight Kid's done it. Starlight Kid just one call your shot. Starlight Kid has called her shot and just pinned Arnold. Arnold went for that second spear, but just went a little too close to the sun with it. As you can see here, went for the second spear, called for it, and Starlight Kid caught him into an inside cradle. Your winner and new TNA Digital Media Champion, Starlight Kid. The belt is as big as her. The belt is as big as she is, but she's done it. All right, folks, we are heading into the final few matches of the night. That is right, we are in the second half of the card now, because it is time. It is now time for the TNA Knockouts Championship. That's right, the one-on-one showdown finally going down. Making her way to the ring. Here is the showstopper, The punk rock. The punk rock princess. Elizabeth Belle. Eliza's been trying to get her hands on the Knockouts title for quite some time. And now tonight, at long last, she is ready to lock in and maybe even be a little bit of a bully if she has to be. And now, here is the champion. Shayna Baszler, the Knockouts World Champion, making her way down to the ring. Shayna, ready for a fight tonight. Every time these two have faced off in tag team action, Eliza has pinned Shayna. This past Thursday on TNA, Eliza pinned Marina. And now tonight, they find each other one-on-one for the first time. Back at Slammiversary, it was a 6-pack elimination matchup. Eliza nearly scored the win in it, but Shayna was able to capitalize and steal it from her. And now tonight, it finally goes down for that Knockouts title. Once and for all. It's put up or shut up for Elizabeth Belle. And the Belle Army. Can she do it? Can the queen of the LS11 originals finally become the queen of TNA? About to find out. Knockouts world title held high. Here we go. They lock up now. Eliza wasting no time getting ahead of Shayna. Shayna's got that former MMA background, as we know. Hitting the big hip toss out of the gate on Eliza. Shayna taking it down out of the gate there. Shayna trying to fight back now, but Shayna Baszler. Baszler shoving it down and dishing out a clothesline, taking her out of the ring. Shayna laughing at her. Shayna's whole thing has been fairy tales over, is what she's been telling Eliza this whole time. And Eliza, essentially, Shayna, oh my god, a spear. Well, as he was saying, Eliza's essentially compared Shayna to the kind of girls that would have bullied her growing up. Made fun of her being different, made fun of her for being an outcast, for being a weirdo. She said she's going to win this one for the weird kids, for the quiet kids, for the ones that never really had friends growing up, the ones that weren't popular. Win it for the weirdos and the geeks. As she sends Shayna into the corner now. Shayna with a kick in the head. And punching her in the face. Eliza now getting kicked in the head by Shayna. Shayna Baszler just going after the head again of Elizabeth Belle. Picking her back up to her feet now. Shayna Baszler. The back through. Knee off the jaw. Shayna, it's been a career resurgence for her this season. That's for sure. That's putting it lightly. That's true, as Shayna just hammering away at her. Shayna just not letting her get back to her feet for long. Shayna consistently just staying on her now. Eliza, though, rolls through, swings through into neckbreaker. Throws the knee on the head of Shayna now. Eliza getting her back up to her feet now, and Elizabeth Belle. Overhand shot, firing back on her now. Elizabeth Belle. Discus forearm, takes her down. Back around does Shayna, though. Shayna Baszler grabs a hold of her now, and Shayna with Eliza off the ropes into massive spine buster. Eliza going down in the heat there. Shayna getting her back to her feet, and Shayna puts her in the corner up on the top rope now. Shayna Baszler
taking her down off the top. Baszler, remember, it was the very first episode of TNA's relaunch where Eliza called her out, and Eliza instead got laid out by Alexander Blackstone and the Blackstone Empire, only for Shayna to come out finally, to actually come out to confront Eliza, but to end up choking her out while she was still recovering from the beatdown from her former partner. Shayna now, wait a minute, swings her around. Shayna Baszler goes for the forearm. Eliza grabs her, rolling it through. O'Connor roll, bridging it now into a cover. One, no, kick out from Shayna. Goes for a double axe handle now, and Shayna. Goes Shayna Baszler just lighting up the challenger right now. Shayna, no, Eliza answering back. Eliza kicked out of the legs again. Shayna's just kind of schooling her right now. Shayna Baszler is hitting her with everything and then some, just trying to deal out damage right now as she dishes out that knee and goes for another kick. Eliza, though, look at that. Managing to answer back there with that elbow. With that kick to the midsection. Grabs onto Shayna now and Eliza. Here we go. Inside cradle. Perfect plex cover. One. No. Kick out from Shayna. It'll take a lot more than that to put down the Queen of Spades. DDT. Shayna's been busted open. Shayna has been busted open. Well, that means that there's hope, Doc. There is hope to putting her down. Now Shayna. Oh, I don't know if Eliza... I don't know if this is going to be a good idea for Eliza. Shayna and Eliza now getting into a strike fest, but I don't know if getting into a strike exchange with a former UFC fighter is the right move for the punk rock princess. I don't know if that is going to give Eliza any kind of headway. Shayna. Penalty shot taking her down. Shayna Baszler now going down in the ground and pound on her. Firing away at Eliza. Forearm striking her in the head. And now Eliza's the one that's been busted open. Shayna looking to make us suffer right now. Shayna Baszler going after that busted open head of Eliza right now. And Shayna, knee to the side of the jaw. Eliza is getting just pummeled right now by Shayna. And in a blood sport match, Shayna's wheelhouse on the Indies in LS11 Universe, this would have been it. The referee probably would have stopped it by now. Blood on Eliza's face. Shayna. Karafuna clutch. Using Eliza's own arm to try and choke her out here. Wrenching it in. Eliza flailing. It might already be over before it's even begun here, Z3. We've only been at this for a few minutes, and Eliza might already be out. Shayna is wrenching back on her here, though. Shayna Baszler trying her damnedest to force the submission or the knockout. Eliza, though, look at this. Eliza fighting back. Staying in it now is Elizabeth Belle. Into a big running clothesline, taking it down. Double axe handle, Shayna spear. Shayna with the spear on Eliza. Now she's going right back down in the ground and pound. Going right back after that head wound. Eliza caught with that punch to the face now, and Shayna wasting no time. Going after the head again of Elizabeth Belle. Eliza in a lot of trouble right now. Shayna, whoa, went for the spear. Eliza counted it. Eliza connecting now. Eliza, whammy bar. She hit it. The whammy bar. Cover. 1, 2, no. Hits the whammy bar, but Shayna kicks out. And now Eliza up on the top rope. Went for the leg drop. Shayna Baszler now going around behind her here, and Shayna Baszler kicked in the midsection. Grabs onto her now into gut wrench suplex. Flips her over, and you know why? Because everyone loves a good gut wrench suplex. We're coming out on Eliza here. Shayna, 1, 2, no. Kick out at 1 from Eliza. Now Shayna grabs onto her again into forearm strike. Eliza just essentially pulling herself up to say, is that all you got? Shayna's dishing out the punishment to her right now as Shayna Baszler Shades of her old buddy Ronda there with the Piper's Pit bridging the cover. 1, 2. Eliza kicks out again. Right back in. Karafuna clutch. Karafuna clutch might do her in here, Doc. Shayna's wrenching it. Eliza's flailing, trying to stay in it. Eliza's starting to look like she's fading. Eliza's fading, but no! Elizabeth Belle, the showstopper, is still in it. Staggering back to her feet, going for the right hook. No, counted. Back now, Eliza. Uppercut there to Shayna, taking her down. Shayna Baszler, sweeping out the leg. Shayna now. Head again. Eliza is down now, and Shayna. No, Eliza sweeps the leg of Shayna. Elizabeth Belle going towards the corner, but Shayna Baszler on herself up in the ropes now. Eliza. We go off the ropes, ducks her, and into. Pow! Eliza now stalking her for encore. The encore connects. 1, 2. Shayna kicks out again. As it runs in, big hip toss there from Shayna. Oh no, Eliza. Oh my God. Oh God, Eliza. I don't know if this was a good idea. Well, I don't know if she rolled out of the ring on purpose, Z3. I think she might have done it on instinct. Shayna Baszler now has her outside the ring where there's no one and nothing to stop Shayna from doing this. Driving her head into the guardrail. Referee at the count of 6. The number that comes after. Eight count. 9. Shayna decides we're not done. Shayna Baszler might have had it won by countout right there. She's more concerned with punishing the showstopper now. Shayna Baszler. Oh my God, look at the blood. The blood coming from the face of Eliza. Knee off the jaw. Count of 6. Shayna breaking the count. Shayna Baszler going into the head again. My God, the blood just pooling around the head of Eliza right now. Shayna, whoa, Eliza, knocking her into the guardrail. Dropping her, oh my God. You saw that too. I did. Shayna's head collided with the steps there. Elizabeth Belle, the showstopper, taking her down. And Eliza getting fired up now. Eliza might have just found her opening. Might have just found the equalizer to all of this. Powerbombing Shayna across the steps. Referee at the count of 7. Eliza resets the count. Wait a minute. Eliza. Whoa. Shayna. Eliza redirects it now. Sends her into the announce table. Eliza. Bouncing Shayna off the table. Eliza now. Wait a minute. Making the count. Eliza now, wait. Is she going to be able to pull this off? Z3. No, Shayna. Oh, God. Oh, God. No.
Powerbomb through the table from Shayna. Well, remember, Shayna said fairy tale's over. As Shayna swings her around. Whoa, she was looking for Carafuna clutch. Shayna coming in. Eliza, wait a minute. For whom the bell tolls. For whom the bell tolls. She could do it here. 1, 2. No! Shayna now taking it down again. Shayna Baszler picking her back up. You can just see the blood splattering all over Eliza and Shayna at this point. Shayna answering back. Eliza and Shayna. Trading these big blows at this point. I feel like we're in the finishing moments of this one, Z3. I agree, and I've said it before. I'll say it again. Eliza cannot get into a strike exchange with a former UFC fighter. Well, Shayna... Oh, wait a minute. There was blood in Shayna's eyes. The blood in Shayna's eyes distracted her. Threw her off just long enough for Eliza to get a lucky punch in. And look at the blood on both women's faces. Eliza. Venus. Star. Power. Swinging Shayna around. Shades of a favorite wrestler of all time. Rack attack. Looking to say that the fact is, with the Knockouts title, it is no longer you can look, but you can't touch. But Shayna is still in it. Eliza with a wicked clothesline there. Wait a minute. Shayna is in position now. Eliza. Eliza, this is how she beat Marina. No! Was looking for Stratisfaction. Shayna. Has her up. Third time Carafuna clutch. It's about to be over, Doc. This is it. Shayna, the Carafuna clutch is in. Eliza's gonna tap out. But she is refusing. Shayna's gonna have to choke the absolute life out of her until she dies before Eliza's willing to tap out here and give up on her dream. Eliza now. Elbow striking away at Shayna. Go into the ribs. Oh, she got her right in the eye. Got her right in that cut on the eye. There's the running clothesline. Double axe handle. Shayna going for her. Eliza. Right hook connecting. Eliza. Super kick. Both women down. Eliza crawling into the cover of the super kick. 1, 2. No! What is it gonna take to beat either of these women? I don't know. Wait a minute. Eliza. No. Shayna. Now Shayna sidesteps. Eliza. Wait a minute. Shayna goes for the spear. Eliza leapfrogged her. Eliza swings her around into whammy bar a second time. Both women down. Eliza using the ropes to pull herself up. Shayna is still somehow getting back into it. Counter for counter now. Eliza DDTs her. And Eliza and Shayna just holding on to one another at this point. That is how much of a war these two have gone through. Eliza. No, Shayna. Shayna grabs onto her now.
Getting Eliza back to her feet. Shayna, no. Eliza swings her around. Pulls her in now, and Eliza. Northern Lights to Shayna. Oh, wait a minute. We haven't seen her pull this out in a long time. Eliza. STF. Well, we talked about Shayna being a submission magician. Z3, we didn't even talk about the idea that Eliza's had a signature submission for some time. Look at the torque on the neck of Shayna. That's it. Shayna finally gives up. What a war for the Knockouts title. Shayna just finally had enough. Shayna Baszler tired herself out trying to do everything she could. It was the resiliency and the stamina of Elizabeth Belle that pulled this out in the end. But she did it nonetheless. No excuses for Shayna's loss. We're not making excuses for Shayna. We're trying to explain the logistics here. What the hell? Look at the faces and bodies of both women after that matchup. Shayna might be having some UFC flashbacks after that. Look at the torque on the neck that Eliza gave her. Your winner and new TNA Knockouts champion, the showstopper, Elizabeth Belle. The LS11 Originals Queen has finally reached the top of the mountain. She's done it. Eliza is Knockouts champion at last. The showstopper has stolen the show tonight and has defeated the Queen of Spades. All right, folks, now have we finished cleaning all of that blood off the mat? Looks like it. Up next, it is a triple threat showdown for the X Division Championship. Here comes 1/4 of the Rascals. Here comes Myron Reed to the ring. Myron Reed is here. Myron Reed qualified for this matchup just a few weeks ago in the main event of TNA, getting a big win in the triple threat. Both of the qualifiers for this matchup were in triple threat matches as Myron Reed looks to win his first championship in LS11 Universe. Well, it's been a very mixed bag for new and retaining champions tonight. Bullet Club has so far had an undefeated night in title matches, whereas every title match not involving Bullet Club has seen a title change. Well, that fares pretty well for Zander in the main event then, according to some. You gotta get through a last man standing match, but we'll get to that when we get to that. As here comes the other challenger, the youngest in charge. Here comes Leon Slater to the ring. Leon Slater, the youngest in charge as they call him, has another huge opportunity tonight. He's challenged for gold against Bullet Club in the past, but a lot of people believe tonight could be his night to win the whole thing and become the X Division champion. If he did it, he'd be the youngest X Division champion in history. That he would. Leon Slater made his way down to the ring. And finally, all that leaves is the Bone Soldier of Bullet Club. Here he comes. Taiji Ishimori. He was the first member of Bullet Club to pick up gold this season in what has been a golden season for them. That he was. He won on the very first TNA episode. He won that X Division title in a ladder match. And now he's got to defend it in a match where he doesn't even have to be pinned to lose the gold. So, Let's do this. Triple threat showdown. The last match was brutal. This one is gonna be quick. We don't just mean it. We don't mean in terms of time that the match goes. We mean with things like that out of the gate. A Hurricane Rana from Leon. Backflip kick from Myron. Or to Myron from Leon. Now Taiji. When Leon in the corner. Big knee strike there. And Taiji with a knee strike now. Ishimori starting to control the early goings here of the matchup. And Reed, though, taking him down into a cover for the gold out of the gate. One. Out there from the champ. Oh, and what a super kick there from Slater. Back and forth. We're already going here. Wasting absolutely no time as Myron Reed. Taiji Ishimori in the ropes. Grabs a hold of him. Sending him through the ropes now. Down goes Taiji. Now Myron Reed. It's the ropes. Leon Slater coming in. Myron Reed with a big dive to Taiji. Leon Slater tries to throw the kendo stick at Ishimori. Ishimori flies in with a knee to both men. Now Myron. Oh, sending Ishimori back in the ring. Well, that's the only place that the pinfall or submission can be counted, so it works! Ishimori diving out on the both challengers, though. Down in a heap, just like that. Now Taiji. Bring Leon Slater into the ring now, and Taiji Ishimori flies it with that thrust kick to Leon. And Reed now going right back into that cover. It almost worked earlier. One kick out. And Slater now getting fired up. Big kick there from Myron Reed. Myron Reed now. No. Leon Slater. No. Knee strike from Taiji. Now Leon knocking back Taiji Ishimori. Leon Slater with Taiji. Look at the head. Turns him around here. Leon Slater has a hold of him. Has Taiji Ishimori. What is he thinking here? Puts him in the ropes now. And Taiji. The right hook. Leon grabs him. Sets him up the ropes. They're connecting. And look at Myron Reed now. In a triple threat like this, you've always kind of got an odd man out unless you see some strange alliances being made. But in a matchup like tonight, whoa! Massive counter there from Myron there. Fighting back into it, big arm drag there. Leon Slater coming in now. Slater. That back elbow gets caught though. And Reed now. Wait, Taiji Ishimori. Knocking back the champion. Super kick from Leon Slater. Ishimori knocking back Slater here. And Ishimori with a disaster kick. And went for the moonsault. Counter for counter, big move after big move from all three men in this one. Only one can be the X Division champion, like we said. Now, Myron Reed has got a hold of Taiji here, and Myron Reed. Taiji in now, Myron Reed. Towards the ropes, puts the champion in the ropes here, and Myron Reed. Puts him up onto the ropes, and drops him. Big kick there from Leon. Now Leon Slater here. It could be his moment. This matchup's only been going for a couple of minutes, Z3. That's true! He just hit Christopher Daniels as BME, though. Shout out to one of the greats of the X Division there with that one. Now Taiji. Knee strike there, connecting. Big knee strike now. And down now, Taiji Ishimori. Moonsault there onto Leon Slater. Myron Reed answering back with a super kick. Like I said, wasting no time in this matchup are any of these men. Myron Reed went for the 450. Taiji with a drop kick. Ishimori now picking him back up to his feet here. And Taiji Ishimori. Top rope now. Taiji Ishimori. Dumping Myron Reed out of the ring. Leon Slater now. Goes around. Leon Slater. What a takedown into an armbar. Built a whirl into that armbar. Leon Slater to tap Taiji out now. Taiji rolls back through now, and Taiji Ishimori. And for the ropes, Leon Slater caught him now. Leon Slater. Myron Reed's got that kendo stick in hand. Leon now grabbing onto Taiji. Oh! And just like that, Myron taking down Leon. And now Taiji Ishimori firing away at Myron Reed. Back fist there, Myron Reed. In sent across the ring, into the corner now. Taiji Ishimori with the clothesline. Leon Slater's got that kendo stick. Taiji's got it now, though.
Taiji Ishimori hitting Leon in the back with it. Leon taking him down. We're coming out. Leon Slater to win the X Division title. 1, no. Now, look at this. On Slater, Hurricane Rana taking down Taiji. Myron Reed recovering on the outside, quickly getting back into the ring now. Ring back now is Leon Slater. Back body drop, taking down Taiji. Myron Reed with a wicked lariat there. And now a cover on the X Division champ. 1, no, another kick out. Myron Reed now grabbing onto Taiji. Hurricane Rana. Taiji Ishimori taken down. Myron Reed now caught by Leon Slater for Hurricane Rana. Now Leon and that. Oh! What a drop kick there from Taiji. Now Taiji Ishimori. Double axe handle. With a kick, Myron Reed answering back though. Myron Reed scoops him up into a cutter. Myron taking him down. Leon Slater with Myron Reed. Blue Thunderbomb. Taiji Ishimori taking down Leon Slater now. Taiji with Slater. We go. Throws him across the ring into the corner now. Ishimori. Roundhouse kick. And kick to the head now. Myron Reed. Oh, wait a minute. Myron. Air raid crash. That might do it, Doc. 1, 2. No! Myron Reed nearly winning the X Division title. So close, yet so far for the 4th rascal. He's got a chair now. Myron Reed with that chair. What is he thinking here? Hitting Leon Slater with it. Now, Ishimori kicks the chair into his head on the way down. Taiji Ishimori wiping out Myron Reed. Throwing him back into the ring. Jawbreaker. Now Taiji on the floor. Tombstone lung blower. Taking down Slater. Oh, but he's caught by Myron Reed upon entering the ring now. Myron Reed headfirst in the turnbuckle. Big back fist there now. Taiji picking Myron Reed back up. Picking away at him. Firing back now. Taiji Ishimori. Forearm strike. Myron Reed into a jumping neck breaker. Myron with Taiji with Leon into the corner. Grabs a hold of him. Myron Reed now pops him up into a power slam. A body slam, rather. Myron and Leon both going out of the ring. Taiji all alone in the ring here. Myron Reed with the X Division champ. The ropes now, and Myron Reed now. Here we go again. Flatliner off the ropes. Well, Leon, don't waste too much time rubbing yourself like you got chills. Now into a cover. 1, 2, no. Taiji Ishimori. Massive lariat to Myron Reed. Myron Reed pulling himself up. Taiji Ishimori with the brainbuster lung blower on Leon Slater. Now Taiji follows through. Grabs Myron Reed. Pulls him in. And hits it on him as well. Leon Slater starting to get back up though. And knee to the midsection from Taiji into a cover on Myron for the 1, 2. Taiji Ishimori retained. The gold is going nowhere. Bullet Club with another one. They've got one more set of titles tonight that they're challenging for, and that's up next. Just like that. Bullet Club holding on to the X Division title. Like we said, they've got one title left to try and collect tonight, and it's the TNA Tag Team titles. You say that, there's also now the case of the digital media title being here as well. They haven't even attempted to go after any of the women's titles here in TNA yet.
Yeah, that's the worrying part. Yet.
Taiji Ishimori retains. Bullet Club holding on to another championship with an iron grip tonight.
Tag team titles on the line up next.
Semi-final match. Let's do it. All right, folks. It is our second to last matchup of the night. Bullet Club is challenging for one more set of titles.
That is right.
Because it is time for the TNA Tag Team titles. Here they are. FinJuice making their way down to the ring. Juice Robinson and David Finlay, former AEW Tag Team Champions as well, making their way down to the ring. So, without any further ado, FinJuice getting their shot at the gold tonight. Bring out the champions, shall we?
Let's do it.
There's Triton to Phantom. Triton, the first member of the Circus of Chaos, making his way to the ring. And there is Quizmaster. So, the Circus of Chaos making their way down to the ring. Triton and Quizmaster make their way to the ring. They've been the champions since Slammiversary, when they took down Sanity in the Circus of Chaos match. But now tonight, they have to defend against FinJuice. So FinJuice and the Circus of Chaos in our second to last matchup of the night. Juice Robinson and the Quizmaster starting us out. Oh, fuck no! No, David, you're starting. Well, remember what happened when Quizmaster and Juice faced off not long ago. I know, he hit Juice so hard that Juice's hair now floats a little bit above his head.
You've really got to try and find that Juice model from the 2K23 days. Where he has the pants on. Now, David Finlay grabbing Quizmaster. Throws him off the ropes. Finlay with a big knee strike there. Finlay now collides with Quizmaster now, and Finlay, Sling Blade from the Quizmaster. Quizmaster getting him back up to his feet now, and Quizmaster, it's going to be an uphill battle for Circus of Chaos. Many people think they have no chance of winning tonight. What a lot of people are saying about them. Triton kicking down. David Finlay now. Finlay, discus forearm attempt. Triton with the uppercut. It's for the boot. For counter. Triton with the elbow. Triton to fan him. Bulldog! David Finlay now grabs a hold of him. David Finlay scoops him up. Knee into the neck. It could be over in a matter of minutes here. David Finlay's got Triton now back to his feet, and Finlay throwing Triton across the ring now. Yeah, I'll fight him. I'll fight him. Goose Robinson's happy as a kid in a candy store now that he's got a chance to fight. Robinson firing away now at the head. Taking down Triton to fan him here, going right back after him. Fan him down now and Triton to fan him. Wait a minute, big uppercut there, taking down Juice. And what a pop-up punch! And now, look at this. Triton to fan him. Triton answer back now on Juice Robinson. Taking him down, pulling him in, and oh my god! Half snapping the neck there was Triton. And he gets caught with a punch to the face there. Again, Juice just taking down Triton. Triton to fan him now, getting picked back up to his feet. Now Juice Robinson swinging Triton to fan him back to his feet. Another right hook connects. Juice grabs a hold of Triton again now, and Juice Robinson puts him into the corner now, and Juice. Tag is made. In comes David Finlay. Punch to the midsection. David Finlay. Prima Nocta. Tag is made back to Juice. Oh! Down goes Quizmaster as well, and Juice. Juice Robinson. Gut check. Taking him down. Whoa, but wait a minute, Triton. Triton is far from done. Trying to fan him. Far from done. Quizmaster wiping out David Finlay. As Triton goes into a cover on Juice, who kicks out. Now Quizmaster kick. No. Counted by Finlay. Trying to fan him. Sister Abigail of Levia's Requiem. 2. No. Trying to fan him now. No. Juice Robinson answering back. Well, everyone thought Circus of Chaos were going to be pushovers, but we are seeing it's the complete opposite right now. Oh my god, Juice Robinson knocking him down here. Baseball slide there, taking down Triton. Tag made back to David Finlay. Well, it looks like Circus of Chaos may have actually just gotten a flurry in there. That was it, because now David Finlay. Prima Nocta. Into a cover. Oh, but Quizmaster. Quizmaster making the save, and Quizmaster to the midsection. David Finlay drives the knee into his back. Juice Robinson now turns Triton around, and unprettier from Juice into the cover on Triton. 1, 2, 3. FinJuice have done it. Circus of Chaos. Circus of Chaos tried their damnedest, but once Triton got in, they just kept Quizmaster out, and it was 2-on-1 practically the whole time. Your winners and new TNA Tag Team Champions, Bullet Club.
FinJuice are the TNA Tag Team Champions. Oh boy. Juice Robinson is a champion again. Juice Robinson is a champion again. Let that one sink in. Main event coming up. Alright, folks, this is it. The main event of Bound for Glory. It's last man standing. And it's for the LS11 Grand Championship. The King of the Universe. All living things, kneel before your master, your King of the Universe. The man who has been going through the worst year of his life. The man who started 2025 on top of the world, and now has hit rock bottom by the end of the year. The King of the Universe. The former champion, Zander, Carver. Now then, the champion, the leader of the apocalypse, one of the most hated men in the LS11 universe, the two-time LS11 Grand Champion. Let's do this. Bring him out.
Master of suspense, if you will. Much like a lot of other things he does on the channel, he knows how to keep us waiting. Well, Ray is looking to seek and destroy Zander Carver tonight. Seek and destroy what's left of the friendship. Seek and destroy what's left of Zander's fight that he's got left in him. The Apocalypse staying in the back. All of Zander's buddies staying in the back. It was at Slammiversary the last time these two faced off. Ray got the win thanks to the debut of the Apocalypse, but tonight he doesn't have them to back him up. Ray just making sure that everyone gets a good long look at him with the grand title here tonight. Good look. This might be forever if he retains. Let's do it. Zander taking a good long look at that title. He fought, scratched, and clawed to win at the beginning of this year and never even got the chance to lose. So, Zander Carver, Ray Wood, the main event of Bound for Glory. Here we go. Ray! Wait a minute. Ray! Going for Diamond DDT out of the gate. Zander countered. And now Zander goes for him. Ray. Well, we wasted no time in this one. It's getting brutal out of the gate from Zander and Ray here. Zander, wait a minute. It's all legal here. Taking off the first of the turnbuckle pads. And there's nothing the referee can do about it. Clothesline from Ray. And Ray coming out of the gate here. And Doc, I want to bring up this stat for you. What's that, Z3? Zander has never defeated Ray without outside interference. That is absolutely right. You go back to that first ever matchup. It was Bayside Beatdown 2022, where Ray got the win one-on-one in the main event over Zander, clean as a sheet. You flash forward to the summer, the late spring, early summer of 2023, however, the LSWF for the LSWF World Championship.
where Ray came back to challenge Zander, and ZC Enterprise were the deciding factors. Now Zander, hook in the arms, go look for pedigree. Hits it! Zander clearing out underneath the ring. What the hell is he going to do with a ladder? Ray staggering back to his feet after that pedigree. As he hits the big hip toss on Zander now, and Ray grabs a hold of him now, stomping him down repeatedly. Ray has got a hold of him now, just knocking Zander down. And the third time these two ever faced off, though, to finish my thought there on the Zander and Ray trilogy, is that it was at Slammiversary where this time Ray had to have the outside interference from the debut of the Apocalypse. Absolutely right, Z3. Now tonight, it's round 4. Zander with a gut-wrench suplex. Well, like we said before, we know Zander's been training hard for this matchup. Now Ray grabs that. Whoa! Zander just did a dive. I think that was the first ever dive we've seen Zander do like that. This all started all the way back at Emergence at the beginning of the season. And it did. The two won the NWA Tag Team titles in controversial fashion when FTR tried to use a chair on Zander, and Zander shoved it back, and it turned out that the chair had been rigged by Danhausen earlier in the night with an explosive. And Ray was furious about it. Ray stomping away at Zander now again. Now Zander getting back up, but Ray, oh dear God, German suplexes him across the floor. And now Ray going into the turnbuckle pad. Zander sliding back into the ring. Oh! What a headbutt from Ray. Now Ray, oh God, this could be catastrophic. Spear! Ray with the spear. And just drops the trash can across him. Zander's been finally busted open through all of this. Rolling back through though. Clothesline to Ray. Grabs a hold of him now, getting him back up to his feet is Zander now, and Zander sending Ray head first in the turnbuckle. Zander now with Ray. Powering him up. And stun gun into that top turnbuckle. Now Ray. Whoa. Avoids the hip toss. Zander counters. Zander. Oh, Ray answers back now. And Ray launching down Zander. Did you see what I just saw? I think so. But Ray. Going for the sledgehammer. Going for Zander's own greatest weapon against him. Zander catching him again though, and Zander. Pedigree again to Ray. Zander now. Knee to the jaw of Ray. You could see Ray was starting to stir there. These two have gotten a bunch of weapons down. The question is, so many toys, so little time. What are we going to play with first? I don't think there's a single turnbuckle left on these top ropes. As now Zander. Whoa. Ray knocking the light tube out of his hand. They're answering back now. Ray. No, drop toe hold. Zander went into the garbage can there for a second.
Glad you saw that too. As Ray kicking him in the head. Ray setting off Chekhov's table. And Zander, holy hell! We're at Slammiversary, he was struggling to get Ray on his shoulders. And now tonight he just back body dropped the guy. They collide there now. Zander, no. Ray, Glasgow kiss again. Massive headbutt there from Ray. Zander goes head first off the steel of that turnbuckle. And now Ray clearing off the announce table. Ray Wood clearing the tables off. What is Zander doing here now? Zander. Oh, Ray. Hold on, Ray. Pulling him out of the ring now. Oh, boy. Ray telling our timekeepers to get out of the way here. He grabs a chair. And is starting to get back up, but Ray, chair to the head of Zander. Ray trying to warp that chair, but Zander is answering back. Here we go, fighting on the outside now. Oh, Zander and Ray. Zander and Ray hammering away at one another. These big shots back and forth. Only one of these two is walking out of here as the champion. I don't know if either of them are walking out of here. But keep in mind, one of them has to go to ARW tomorrow. Has to cross that dimensional barrier into the other reality to fight Bonesaw McGraw at Crisis in Infinite Squared Circles for the championship. As Ray with the headbutt to Zander again. Ray grabs a hold of him now, and Ray scoops him up on his shoulders now, and Ray. Oh, God. Remember, he did this in the beatdown at Emergence. Zander is down, and Ray hammering the chair into the back of his head. Ray Wood now just beating him pillar to post all over Melbourne tonight. They've flown halfway across the world. Halfway across the world for Zander and Ray to try and destroy one another. Kick to the midsection now from Ray. He's got Zander up on his shoulders now, and Ray with Zander Carver. Power bombs him across the announce table. Now Ray, no, Zander. Big right hook taking him down here, and Zander. Hold of him now, Zander with Ray. Bounces him head first off the announce table. Zander now with Ray. On the table now, Zander joining him up top. They're throwing the shot. Ray answers back though. Ray. No. Zander. For the midsection now, and he's going to go for it again. Pedigree. Both men down. Was the referee going to start counting? Zander staggering back to his feet. Ray is down. And Ray is back up at 7. And just pounced on Zander. Now Ray has got a hold of him here, and Ray. His turn. He puts Zander on the announce table now, and Zander getting punched there as Ray picks him up. Ray. Oh, God. Air raid crash. And Zander is somehow getting back up. Somehow, some way. ZC is still getting up. Well, you say that, Doc. He might not be getting up for long. Oh, no, he is. And Ray hits him in the head with the stairs. Zander rolls out of the way, getting hit with the stairs again, though. Zander sends Ray into the barricade. Now Zander with Ray back to his feet here. Zander. Oh! Throws Ray so hard he bounces over the barricade. Does it again, too. How the hell? Now Zander, wait a minute. Is he going to be able to do this? He's got Ray up on his shoulders. Zander's got Ray on his shoulders. Turnabout's fair play. Is he going to be able to pull this off? Sending Ray into the ring post. If you're not aware, that's a big motherfucker right there. Now Ray getting back up to his feet. Zander goes for the dive, gets wiped. Ray now sending him back into the ring. Ray Wood. Ray now stalking him. Ray kick to the midsection. Bounces his head into the trash can again. Now Ray has Zander. No, Zander. What a back body drop. Zander pulling off a massive back body drop. Body slamming Ray. Hey, oh God, I think Zander's knee just collided with that trash can. Now Zander's got Ray back to his feet. Now Zander with a jab here. Goes for another one. Ray answers back though. Ray, clothesline. Now Ray just kicking him in the head. Ray just pounding in the face now of Zander Carver. Ray Wood now goes for the Raymore. Zander avoids the Raymore. And now Ray goes for him. Zander, right hook connecting. Zander into Mars Star Power. He's going up. Zander's going to look to finish the job. Heat. Seeking. Missile. No. Ray. Belly to belly across the ring. Hits him with the big headbutt. And now Ray. Goes in for that stalling vertical. Through the trash can. Zander going down now, Ray. Bombs him so hard that the trash can folds. Ray has gone Zander now, and Ray into the clothesline. Ray went for the headbutt. Zander coming in with a big boot. Now Zander's got Ray. Picking him back up to his feet here, Zander. Code breaker. Both men down. But Ray staggering back to his feet first. I think Zander might have been faking him out is what it was there, Doc. Seems like it. Knee strike there to Ray. The elbow now, and Zander coming in hot. Ray's got him. Hip toss. Taking him down. Oh, Ray has gone Zander up. Buckle bomb across the exposed turnbuckle.
Zander getting back up to his feet now. Ray. Transferring back now. Right hook knocking down Ray Wood. Zander now. Ray. Knocking him back here. Ray. For a powerbomb. Zander answers back. Ray getting knocked back now. The ring shaking there when these two are hitting it. And now Ray. Got him with the Raymore finally. Ray just getting that ladder out of the way. And not done with Zander yet. Ray going to go grab one of these chairs he left here. Wait a minute. Zander flies out onto him. Holy hell. Zander, famously not fond of being high up, just flew from 15 feet in the air at least. Oh! And Zander's not hesitating with the sledgehammer that time. These two are not done though. Back and forth they're going here. And Ray. What is he doing here? Ray going out of the ring there. Zander trying to catch him. Ray shoving him down. Oh, but wait a minute. Zander. Zander. Oh, God. Willow's Belle on that ladder. Ray is down. Is Ray now? No. Ray. Oh, God. Pile driver to Zander. What is Ray doing? Ray is going up that ladder. Oh, God. Ray's gone to the top rung. And even Zander seems concerned. Zander's following him up there. Zander and Ray are at the top of the ladder. Zander now. The right hook knocking down Ray. Oh my God, Zander. Zander! Heat-seeking missile! Zander with the heat-seeking missile. Finally hits it off the top of a ladder. Ray is down. Ray answers back now. Here we go again. Right back into the slugfest between Zander and Ray. Hitting each other with everything they've got and then some right now. They've been going at it for 20 straight minutes now, and neither man has given an inch. Blood streaming down both men's faces. And Zander, wait a minute. Dumping that ladder. And unlike Slammiversary, he doesn't hesitate. Well, Zander coming in hot. Ray counters it. Ray Moore. And Ray
looking to finish the job. Spear! Oh God, and Ray setting that table ablaze. Forcing the referee to restart the count now. Zander pulling himself in the corner. Oh no. Ray's got exactly what we think that is. Whoa, Zander answers back though. Zander clotheslines him back. Zander now, hold on. What is he doing? He throws Ray into the corner. I don't believe that's how fire works. Now, I can't say it is. Ray answers back now himself, Ray. Neckbreaker there to Zander now, and Ray. Putting the boots back to him now. Zander hip tossed into the corner by Ray. Now Ray grabbing the sledgehammer himself. The referee isn't even sure where to go right now as Ray hits the sledgehammer on Zander now. And Ray beating Zander down with his own hammer. Zander is down. Ray headbutts him. Now Ray setting the table ablaze again. Knocking him back here. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go again. The fire, the backdrop to the fight. Zander and Ray hammering away at one another. And Zander with the big right that takes him down. Got a hold of Ray now and Zander. And now Zander. And Zander. Wait a minute. Oh, God. Is he going to do this? I think he is. He's perched up top. Avalanche. Pedigree. Through the flames. And Zander. Wait a minute. Oh my God. That's it. Zander with the exploding chair. It's over. It's over. He did it. He did it. My God, he did it. It's... Oh my God. What a war they just went through together. Bound for Glory is the night that Zander Carver is the last man standing. What a fight. Zander put Ray through the flaming table with a top rope pedigree. And then used the exploding chair. He didn't have to do that. He didn't. But he chose to. Your winner and new LS11 Universe Grand Champion, the King of the Universe, Zander Carver. He did it. Zander
has reclaimed his crown. The king reigns once more. Until next time, everybody, I've been the Doctor. I've been Zander number 3. And that was Universe. See you in just a little bit.
Special thanks to $10 above Patreon backers JJ Gyllenhaal, Tech Nizzle, Harry Willetts, and Jeremy Burt. Patreon is the best way to support me directly, and joining you get LS11 member Nitro, Let's Play content, early access to Sanctuary videos, and more.